a over concentration of power in the hands of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party, the party in government, is causing fracas in the House of Parliament right now because the PNP wants to chair some of these new committees coming on board and the Labourites are fighting it. But listen, Jamaicans are tuning in now more than ever about what is happening in the People's Parliament. So stay tuned and listen.
Mr. Speaker, the hypocrisy that one hears coming from that side. The leader of opposition, who shall remain there, maintains that he codes. Mr. Speaker, I will not be distracted by a member who got beat in central Manchester, run to south Manchester to seek refuge. I ran in southwest St. Catherine all the while, win all the while, the large number of votes. So please, don't. He mentioned standing orders 75-3. Okay? And it says plainly, may. It don't say it has to be. It says may. Okay? 68-3 said, subject to provision of standing order number 71. Sessional Select Committee shall consist of not less than 6 members, including chairman, none of whom shall be minister or parliamentary secretary. All right? So, you can always amend. And I came here, hold on. I came in 1980. And the only other 2 members who served here since then was Minister Chang and Mr. Bartlett. Okay? And since then, they've always always maintained, and his government, notwithstanding Standing Order 75, he approved on his government constantly. So why it's so convenient today? Hold on, man, hold on. I served on committees while you were government, and there were ministers who sat on those committees and chaired those committees. He said, notwithstanding, and you hypocrites support it then, leave it then. That's a minute. It has not been changed. No. It has not been changed.
Member.
Bruce Golding came here.
Member, sorry.
Look here.
You're rising on a point of...
The language of hypocrites and pointing to us is unparliamentary, and I urge a member to withdraw.
Withdraw what? Withdraw. What is that withdraw? Hypocrites? Well, all right. I won't say hypocrite. I say hypocritical behaviors. Hypocritical behaviors. There's no way in the standing order that state that opposition members must chair committee in this house. Nowhere in the world does it happen. Bruce Golding came here, made that statement. It's not written inside of here. We are guided by this. It was not amended. It was not amended to reflect that opposition members chair committee. He made that statement. Okay? Unless it is written inside here, hypocritical statements from that side must be rejected. Don't come with that. You voted for it. You voted for it. Who? You who? Mr. Mark Golding. Look here. Don't let me go further than that.
Members. Member, are you
Mr.
through?
Speaker, Dayton, shut your mouth.
Member.
Crystal,
Member.
thing up, so you have to go west, want to go seek refuge. Don't talk to me. I don't run.
Member from St. Catherine South Western. Remember, You're not allowed to refer to any member by name.
Even the white one?
So the Labourites have put up Everald Warmington as the attack dog, the puppy show, the clown, the backbencher, even though he come out and say he gets the most vote of any MP, running for the Labour Party, but they still don't regard you. Remember, you just walk out of Parliament because you never get a ministerial position. Attacking Mark Golding, a man of integrity. I have to laugh, but I really don't want to because it is serious business. I don't understand why this clown won't just exit representational politics. It must be the money, the fame and the power that it comes with that after 45 years. With all the embarrassment that has beset him, especially in this past election of September the 3rd, I don't know why he won't just go home and so the parliament can get rid of his embarrassing ass in the people's parliament right there, and then you hear him name calling, using derogatory words to describe his fellow parliamentarian. This man has no character whatsoever. A shameless backbencher. After 45 years, people talking about how he's in there 60 years, 55 years. He's in there 45 years from 1980 till now. Go home and rest. Old man, you don't see a pair young people come now and take over the parliament. They are putting you to shame. Go home. Go home. Guys, listen, as Dr. Dayton Campbell, he's the new MP for Eastern Westmoreland, explain to you further what the problem is for the JLP having the PNP member of parliament chair some of these new committees.
Member from Eastern Westmoreland.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We have inherited quite a few things. And one of the things that we inherited is the system of governance that we use. Now, when you inherit something, it's like you have to understand that you may not be able to use it in its entirety, and there is some modification that is required. Because what obtained in the jurisdiction that you inherited it from may be a little bit different. So the Westminster model of government that is practiced in the UK. In the UK, they have about 650 MPs, members of parliament. For a political party to be victorious, they need 326. But they only have about 120 ministers of government. Therefore, the legislature is not overrun by the executive, as is the case here, because we only have 63, and for a party to win, they need to get 32. And what has happened in this particular instance is that majority of the members of the government side have been appointed to the executive, only leaving 5 of them on the backbenches. And that overrun of the legislature by the executive is what is at the root of this problem. Because if the government was to appoint committee members and they were not going to utilize members, as is outlined in section 68(3), where it says that subject to the provisions of Standing Order number 71, a sessional select committee shall consist of not less than 6 members, including the chairman, none of whom shall be a minister or parliamentary secretary. That's what it states. The reason why they are having a difficulty is because they chose to place majority of their members as a part of the executive. And it has only left 5 members that would need to serve on all of the committees. And therefore, we're seeing this situation. Now, this is not the first time that the issue of separation of powers is coming up, and there is what seems to be a manifest breach of it. In its previous iteration, this JP government decided to put the Chief Justice on probation. Yes. And that triggered a lot of criticisms, including from members of the judiciary. Judges actually protested. The idea of us observing and being true to the doctrine of separation of powers is well established. And there's obviously good reason for it. It is not in an attempt to give prominence to members here. So the advocacy is not to give some position to members who are on this side. That's not what we're talking about. The idea, though, is to provide protection to the people of Jamaica so that their rights are not trampled upon. It is clear that there, once you do not have the separation of powers, that you're going to concentrate too much authority in either an individual or a body. And that leads to the possibility of corruption and tyranny. That is clear. Now, in order for us, we love it, man, and I want you to also love it and shun it. Mr. Speaker, it is a previous leader of the Labour Party, a previous Prime Minister of the Labour Party, that took a decision as well that it is members of the opposition that should chair the committees. The idea that when the Labour Party had 49 members, that they would have been more active has been proven to be false. Because during the preceding 5 years, we had less meeting than the 5 years before that they complained about.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes.
Most people make reference of things that they don't even know. It's like the Ethiopian eunuch. Do they even know of the things of which they speak?
No, they don't.
This has nothing to do with 20 years ago. Absolutely nothing to do with that. This has to do with the separation of powers to prevent the concentration of too much power in a single individual or body, and to ensure that the rule of law is supreme. That's what this is about. And so, Mr. Speaker, our Constitution and our democracy rests on the doctrine of the separation of power. This is to prevent the corrosive dangers of corruption and exploitation. We all must stand resolute to prevent such an eventuality. Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video up to this point. I hope you have found it interesting and informative as I have. It's a learning process for me. I'm so in tune with this new government and with this new parliament of Jamaica as a Jamaican myself, even though I don't live in the country right now. But I have families and friends there, and I still have a home there. So whatever happens there, it still impacts my life. And so I've taken an interest to learn more about how the government work, and especially what the opposition is doing to help to progress or to better the life of all Jamaicans. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, Thank you to my returning subscribers, all those persons who have been watching me for a while, or even if you are new to the channel but you keep coming back to watch my videos.